We're in front of the Supreme Court. How many times have we stood here protesting for justice before a case like Janice or Friedrich or Espinoza or Shelby or any number of cases over the course of the last several decades where we have filed an amicus brief, where we have been a party to an action, where we really hoped that this court would do what the words on it say, equal justice under law. And today we're here, as so many other people have been. We placed a teddy bear, flowers, candles, stones, which in the Jewish tradition is what you do on grave sites to honor the memory of people. But we're here today, like so many others, to honor the memory of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who long before she was notorious had broken so many barriers, had a lived experience that fought prejudice as a mom, as a woman, as a Jew, and how she understood from her own family the prejudice her mom felt, the prejudice her father felt, leaving Eastern Europe because of that oppression, that in her soul was the fight for justice, was a love for beauty and the opera, but a deep-seated fight for justice. And she leaves to us to continue that fight. As she said in the days before she died to her granddaughter, her most fervent wish was for we the people, through the election of the next president, to make the decision of who should succeed her, that it should be the next president that makes that nomination. We need to do whatever we can to make and to fulfill that wish. She understood through her dissents over the course of the last few years that those dissents were about what to do in the future. She understood prejudice from the start, and she used the law to actually fight that prejudice. She used the law to fight for justice. She used the law to make things better for people. She is all of our justices. Her memory is a blessing, but it is a blessing because of the righteous walk that she did for so many of us in so many different ways, to fight for equality, to fight for justice, to make sure all of us were equal under the law. Her work is not done, and we need to help make sure that this courthouse continues to be one for justice. And in Ruth Bader Ginsburg's memory, we need to vote as if our lives depend on it, because they do. We need to vote because all three branches are on the ballot. We need to vote for justice. We need to vote for freedom. We need justices like Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, whose lived experience was one that constantly fought for others. It is said in Jewish folklore that those who die close to the Jewish New Year are the ones who die that way because of their righteous work. There's no one who had more righteous work than people like John Lewis and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Let us honor their memory by making sure that we vote like our lives depend on it, because they do. Thank you, RBG, for everything that you have done for all of us. And it is so wonderful that there is this kind of testament to your soul, to your power, to your brilliance, to your resilience, to your courage, and to your fight for justice.